So it is 7 o'clock. We've already been out once. Just gonna go double check. Some gravel roads. It's pretty cold this morning. Normally I use, actually I always use National Weather Service for my predictions and what's going on. I don't use KWWL or KCRG or anything like that. Mostly because they are forecasting for a region or for an area, and kind of gets difficult to ascertain specifically what that would mean for our school district. So we get reports from the National Weather Service out of La Crosse and the National Weather Service out of Des Moines, and that's kind of what I use for forecasting. And then days like today, when it is super cold and we're looking at air temperature and the blowing or the wind and the wind chill and that factor, I use the National Weather Service weather station out of the Oelwein Airport for all my information there. So not swayed by AccuWeather or whatever other weather app is out there. So highways look good, they're clear. No blowing snow. I'm gonna turn onto a gravel road here in a minute and we're gonna see what that looks like. The sun's coming up. Alright, so there's a view out my window and you can see that gravel looks pretty good. Sun's coming up, pretty sunrise. Normally you get bad drifts and those things near houses, and so you can see this has been cleared. We're pretty lucky that there's not a lot of snow in the ditches. Once you get a lot of snow in the ditches, if you've ever lived in the country, you know that you get 5-mile-an-hour winds and your ditches are full. It's pretty difficult to keep the roads open, so we're pretty lucky right now. Alright, so current air temperature is still negative 14 right now. There's only about 5-mile-an-hour winds, so it's putting the wind chill just in the low 20s, just kind of in our maybe zone. If it gets above negative 25 into the negative 30s, it's a no-go. That becomes pretty unsafe. Back on the highway here. If it's below negative 20, that was the case yesterday. I know a lot of schools got out early for the wind chill and for the blowing snow and those kind of things. I was on the roads. I didn't see a problem with the visibility. There was not going to be any change, so there was going to be no difference from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So we didn't have anything to gain by getting out early because of the visibility. And the air temperature just never got as cold as they were predicting. At 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, it still remained 10 degrees with a negative 25 or a 25-mile-an-hour wind, which made it, negative 15 wind chill. So it never really got as cold as they thought it was going to get yesterday, and so never felt and didn't see the trend to necessarily feel like we needed to get out early. There was no justification in getting our families and everybody and bus drivers and all that kind of stuff mobilized to come get their kids. That's it. Sorry, no singing. I could sing along with some tunes on the radio this morning, but you don't want to hear that. I'm not a singer. I don't make up songs. I don't change songs. I don't even sing the right words to the regular songs. Ask my wife. It's not pretty. Okay, here we are back at school. Sign on the marquee says negative 12. I might go fire up a bus and see what that looks like. Well, if we end up canceling, You'll find out here in the next 15-20 minutes. Thanks for listening.